Launch it into that final part. That's right. Take us into the live string heavenward. Live stream. I can't talk, but I can stream. Perfect reveal. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Sunday night stream in the brand new studio setup. That's right. Yesterday, after some painstaking labor from myself and some of my best friends, including my wife Hannah, we got the backdrop redone. The room has been revamped, and then I just got it in my head after all that craziness of already redoing the room. I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and finish the build and just kind of map it out. So I started hanging stuff, rearranging. So how do we feel? I'm actually really happy with it. I was so worried in the process of doing everything if it was going to turn out okay, like if it was going to look good, if the lighting was going to look good, but I'm seriously so stoked on it. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who's already sent in songs. I appreciate you. I'm stoked to finally have the neon sign, the ARTV logo, hanging on the wall. I'm stoked to have the shelf up, and I actually have my YouTube plaques in the background, at least for now. We'll see if that sticks. But yeah, I'm glad to see you guys are liking it too. I appreciate it. And thank you guys as far as the mic level question goes. Just adjusted a few settings, and especially with things being a little different for the shot setup and everything, wanted to make sure that we're feeling good. We're feeling cozy. We got the cozy cabin vibes. Perhaps some cottagecore will come through tonight, and we can just live in that vibe. But as you saw from the title of today's stream, which if you could do me a huge favor, hit the like button on the stream. It lets more people know that we're live. This stream is kind of a mental health stream. We're gonna call it that because music, I think the bad can break your mental health, but the good can really build it up. And I've really had a pretty positive end to my week, and I think that all started with just me kind of putting that community post. If you guys are subscribed to the channel and saw the community post I put out, I kind of opened up a little bit about what I've been going through this year. And I think, obviously, as always, music has been a huge part of the positive. So if you want to share something, send in a song that's maybe been resonating with you, something that's been lifting your vibe. It doesn't have to be about mental health. It can just be a song that's really resonated with you and has made a positive impact, and I'll take a listen and see how I feel too. But after putting that post out, I feel like some dominoes kind of started falling. I reconnected with an old friend that I haven't talked to in 3+ years, which felt really, really nice to kind of just have an open chat with that person and clear the air and kind of, I guess, almost resurrect a friendship from the dead after some stuff that I've been going through. A lot of you know that I've lost a couple of friends in recent years, lost as in they've passed on. And it's just, life's too short, for grudges and all that stuff. I mean, I guess some people probably deserve to have a grudge held against them, but I think you get what I mean. Minimal stuff, stuff that can be fixed. I think at a certain point in time, it's worth trying to fix, at least reaching out, being the bigger person, and just saying hey, let's try and repair this. So it's been a pretty positive week in terms of how things have been going. I got a script written. I'm probably going to be shooting that video either tonight or tomorrow, and it should be out later this week. It's an episode of I Got It Wrong. Yes, that show is still around in the background of my mind, and I'll probably make it more of an every now and then type of thing if I do have other episodes, which I have 3 in my pocket right now that I'm wanting to do, but that should be out later this week. I'm not going to spoil what it's on, though, although I will say that you can see something of this band's in the background of the frame right now. That's all I'm going to say. I will leave it at that. I'm just feeling more motivated, more excited, and I really do appreciate the support that I'm seeing in the chat right now. Thank you guys, and I appreciate the love on the new backdrop. Some blood, sweat, and tears literally went into this. We were so frustrated when we kind of started the remodel, and it got to a point where we actually got into a good flow. It's not 100% finished as far as the full room goes, but for what you can see right now for the shot, we're pretty locked in, and that I am stoked about. So thank you guys for the love, and thank you for the positive messages that I saw even on the community post. I appreciate the comments there. And with this long spiel out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. If you want to send a song in, guys, hit the top link in the description or in the pinned comment. You can send a song in through Streamlabs. It plays longer based on the donation amount, and it starts at $10 where the song plays for 1 minute and 40 seconds and goes longer based on the donation. If this is your first time, welcome. To everybody else, welcome back. Sunday night stream. Let's go ahead and see what we've got in the queue, and I believe the first thing that we actually have tonight was a last-minute submission from the last stream that I didn't realize had come in until after the stream ended. I think it came in like right as the stream ended, which was unfortunate timing, but I know the person that sent it is going to be cool with it. So we're going to take a listen to Brandon's submission first. This is Magosh Ice Melts. And as always, guys, once the music starts, let me know if the mic level sounds good compared to the music. I always appreciate you guys helping me out on that. All right, Brandon said, what's up? Can't watch the stream, sadly, because of work. Well, maybe this week you can, but this song has been in my rotation a lot lately. Thank you, guys. I'm catching up on the chat now. I have heard the new Billie Eilish song. Can't say it left a huge impression on me. I thought it was okay. Hey, thank you, Evan. Good to see you, dude. Evan is actually a good friend of mine who I called yesterday when we were in the middle of this remodel because Evan's just good at stuff. And I called him and I was like, dude, we're having a little trouble with this right now. Any suggestions? Thank you, Evan. It's good to see you in the chat, dude. Hope you're doing well. I'll miss you at all. 'Cause I know at the end of it all will fall down to Hades. We'll never change or separate. We'll stay stagnant. This has got a pretty nice vocal to it so far. This is not what I was expecting based on the title. I don't know why. I see ice and I'm thinking like Ice Nine Kills, and I'm thinking Magosh, I'm thinking Meshuggah. Speaking of gosh, Jamie XX, anyone? Just 'cause I'm like you doesn't make it right. The devil takes his time, like it or not, we're the same. We belong together. It's all good, Stefan. There's actually two hiding in frame. One in each corner. This sounds really nice. It's kind of got that like, it's kind of got a nice brisk singer-songwriter appeal to it, but kind of from like more of like an alternative mindset. Me too, Nunez. I think I told this story already, but when I bought this, the person at the counter thought I was buying the Trolls soundtrack on vinyl, and I was like so insulted. Thank you to everybody, by the way, that's already sent in songs. I appreciate you guys. Oh, we got some Biffy Clyro up next. Ooh. I really like the vocal on this. We're starting off with a big old thumbs up. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Blaine? Appreciate you tuning in all the way from Scotland. Where's everyone watching from tonight? I know I always love to see the international in the chat. That was really nice. That had it had a very grounded feeling to it. There was a lot of authenticity from that. Magosh, is that how you say that? Migosh? I like it. I like it a lot. All right, Andre91, what have you got for us? Mon the Biff, Biffy Clyro, A Girl and His Cat from Opposites. Not one of my favorite projects from them, but, well, let's see. Before I say anything, I was about to say, I can't remember if this is one of my favorites from that album or not. Oh, hell yeah, James. Perfect timing. Down. I love Simon's voice so much. California, New Jersey, London, Aurora, Illinois, home of Rain's World. Italy. Nice, Iris. This is bringing back memories, yeah. Hey, Jamal, it's been good. Worked on the studio, hung out with some friends, grilled out. Good vibes. You already know, Mon the Biff and fucking Deed. Biffy fucking Clyro. Canada, Sydney, Australia, Toronto, Birmingham. Nice. Indeed. I just love this boisterous riff. Nothing too flashy going on with the drums too, but it just really gets the job done with how thoroughly invigorating they are for the mix. Yo, we got someone from France. From France to PA to LA. And VA. Hey, thank you, RTG Regneck. Glad to see you're digging the new setup. And the shades. I feel that shooting films. I got a truly on deck. If the music keeps coming like this, I completely feel you and would not blame you for a microsecond, for a nanosecond even. Have I heard of Starset? Hey guys, have I heard of Starset? Brisbane. Thank you for the pronunciation, by the way. I know I've butchered that before. Sizzling outro here. They find such inventive ways to make me love their music. Well, hey, now you got a new one, Lightspeed Cuber. You got a new one on your radar. And appreciations to Andre for sending that one our way. Mon the Biff indeed. All right, let's see what we got up next from Steven629. Then we got stuff from Rob, Del Tony, Blaine, Melvin, and Jason coming down the pipeline. We're going to sprinkle in some free requests tonight, too. Don't you worry. We'll do our first one probably in about a half hour or so. So this is Days of the New. That takes... I'm pretty sure that takes me way back. It's been a long time since I've listened to Days of the New. This is Touch, Peel, and Stand? It reminds me of a song I used to hear a lot on the radio back in the day. I wonder if this is that song. I think it totally is. Wow. Damn, it's been so long. This played a lot on the radio on my local rock station when I was a teenager. 20 years ago, almost. Yeah, this was a staple. Man, I do like this song more than I would have given it credit for from that opening. I was thinking, oh man, is this that song that... No, it's not. I was thinking it was something that I wouldn't have gravitated to. I like this. I do like this song. Little drum fill right there was nasty. Found a reason. Wow. Thank you, Steven, for taking me. You just shot me through the space-time continuum with this one. Finally found a reason. I think I need the Minecraft shades for this one. Some nice acoustic playing, too. I think there is an underappreciation sometimes for just not a song just being like, oh, they played the acoustic version of it. Like a fully fleshed out like band song that's just driven. Like even like in the rock sphere. I know we got a lot of it in the 90s, but I think it's a little bit more of an underappreciated art form as it went on. That guitar playing almost reminds me a little of maybe like Blind Melon or something. This fucks. Damn, I need to add this to my 90s playlist right now. It's happening. And it's done. Found a reason. An excuse. 1997, for anybody that's curious. Yeah, like MTV Unplugged is a great example of bands reworking their songs, but not always just making them like, oh, it's only the singer and an acoustic guitar. Like Alice in Chains, MTV Unplugged is one that I instantly think of. Oh, hell yeah, No Evil. That sounds dope. On my hands, on the phone. Backing vocals on point too. Late 90s Jim right here. The mix on this is just like, it's kind of ear candy in a way. It definitely has held up in terms of the way it was mixed and produced. I'm doing good at the moment, Jimmy. I'm doing better. I appreciate you asking. I hope you're doing well too. Oh, I feel you on that, Mr. Drown. The internal debate. My question is when should I crack open my my first Truly? Soon. All right, let's get to Rob Del Tony's The Interview featuring Cypress. Let's see what we got here. Come on, Streamlabs. Don't leave me hanging. There we go. I see the future in my Hi, John. Sorry to hear about your mental health struggles. I appreciate that, Rob. Hopefully this song will help. It's from an indie rapper who goes by Minerva. He's also well known for that Blurry Face musical. They got a cease and desist from Warner Chappelle. Oh, Warner Chappelle. You've been following the channel for a while. I've had troubles with them in the past. Anyways, feel better soon. Thank you, dude. Job today, went to the interview, suit and tie. I didn't hesitate, it was simple. It did everything perfectly, but then my boss asked me a question that startled me. She said, "What do you see yourself in 5 years?" And I thought, my God, I hope that I'm not here. And in that moment, I realized I wasn't prepared, so I made something up. Pretended I wasn't scared, cause I'm a dreamer. Since the beginning, there's been no practical option. I've never thought of quitting at writing, singing, drumming, to chasing. 17 when the album was recorded for that last one. Wow. So to my future self, send me a sign. I know it's impossible with the limits of time, but to be honest, I don't want to regret when I reminisce. In 5 years, I hope it gets better than this. I hope it gets better than this, yeah. I hope it gets better than this, right? Favorite Green Day song? Like all time, Boulevard. The song fucking saved my life. I've talked about that before many times. But current favorite? I don't know. I listened to The Grouch a few times today after learning that they played it live for the first time in ages. So that was awesome.
So many questions, because there's so much more to life than just succeeding in a profession. Will I one day find my place in the community? My quarter life.
I kind of like this. It's chilling. It's got like a nice mood about it. You know, it's like, obviously when you're doing a song like this, it can pretty easily tip into cliche territory. If you're not careful, it can come off like copy paste, but I'm not really getting that from this song so far, and that's a good thing. Nice synths in the background here, driving this one. It does remind me a little of, who's the rapper? Not coming to me.
People don't think I'm good enough. All I know is that this ain't it, so in 5 years I hope it gets better than this.
The album cover right here is In Color by Jamie XX. Yeah, enough. That is who I'm thinking of. Yes, Nunez. Thank you. Maybe a bit of Logic too, sure. Not gonna lie, I thought Cypress Hill as well. Yeah, the Cypress featured guest here. It's a little formulaic, but I appreciate the live instrumentation coming in as a nice compliment to it.
Since I wrote this, but still relevant. Things change, but I'm a slave to the same sentiments. I'm nostalgic as hell, and I want to move on, but I don't know if I ever stop rewriting the song.
Ooh, good question, man. Favorite Kendrick song? Appreciate the kind words, first of all. Favorite Kendrick song is probably Money Trees. I've loved it for a decade now, and I don't know if I see that changing. Who can relate? Woo! Hey, the commitment is unparalleled. Like, you gotta give it to these two artists. They're going for it. It's got a little bit of like a theater kid type of vibe to it, but again, I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I can definitely hear the 21 Pilots influence creeping in there as well.
Because for once, I don't feel overwhelmed. I never thought I'd make it out of hell, but now I say it proud. I believe in myself. Don't know how it's gonna happen or how it's gonna be, but I know if I keep working, then I'm gonna succeed. Said to myself in 5 years, I have no fear, because I know it's gonna get better than this.
Yeah, like it's hard for me to say like too much against it. Like I think that there were some cliche things that annoyed me just a little bit, but nothing got in the way to the point where I wouldn't give it a thumbs up. Thank you, Rob. That was nice. It really did have a nice touch. I appreciated the grandness of it. The fact that it just grabbed the bull by the horns. If you're going to commit to a song like that, you can't just be like, oh, like my mental health bad. I hope it get better sometime soon. You know what I mean? Like I know that sounds like an oversimplification, but I really do feel like so many people try to paint it as this black and white thing in order to relate to as many people as possible. And not that that song didn't still have a very like mass appealing message about mental health, but still, I think the music was the thing that brought it out of its shell the most for me. Thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that and the kind words as well. Let's move into this one from Blaine Melvin. This is the name of the group, My Bloody Valentine, not Bloody Valentine by MGK, okay? Just to clear the air for any uneducated swine in the audience. My Bloody Valentine, soon, MBV. Blaine said this is one of their all-time favorite bands, and I totally get why. I have fallen in love with MVV. I was late with them, I will fully admit, but I think it was around the time of like the pandemic, COVID, like 2020, when I really started to get into them and like Loveless. It's still on my vinyl wish list to get. I've never found it for a decent price, that is. A little shoegaze for us on a shoegazing Sunday. Makes me want to stare at my feet. Yep, they're still there. Oh, you're in for a treat, veteran. Oh yeah, you're not wrong about that at all, Cocoon. For sure, Loveless, one of the best albums of the 90s. Glaive? Never heard of that artist. However, I've definitely heard of MBV, and I absolutely love that track. A thumbs up. Although you're gonna be hard pressed to get me to say too many negative things about MBV. I know that this sounds probably not for everyone, but I'm such a sucker for just washed out, hazy shoegaze. And then, granted, we're starting to wade into this revival territory even now in the 2020s, where it feels a little bit put on, at least for some of the artists that I've heard doing it, but especially for this stuff that came out in the 90s. It's just unparalleled choice. All right, we're gonna go ahead. I tell you what, before I approve this next big old batch of songs, I will say this first. If you haven't hit the like button on the stream yet, what are you doing with your life? I'm just kidding, but please, it helps out. YouTube makes me beg for likes. It's okay. Gun pointed to my head off screen from not Susan, the other new CEO. Ask for likes or else we won't promote your stream. And also, while we're looking for, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of time, okay? Get in the name of the artist and the song. If you've already sent in a song, this is just meant for anyone. I know that not everybody can afford to send something in. I try to open this up to the rest of the chat. So go ahead, please don't spam, but put yours in now and I will pick it random in a moment. And if you want to send in a song that I will definitely listen to for sure, then use the top link in the description or the pinned comment and send one in through Streamlabs. And of course, as always, I like to remind people, you can adjust the timestamps. Just make sure that you include the link to the YouTube video when you submit on Streamlabs to send in a song, and make sure you adjust the timestamps wherever you want them if you don't want it to start at the beginning of the song. All right. Clock is ticking. Clock is ticking. Hey, Censored Sloth. Good to see you, dude. I feel like I definitely remember your name. I tell you what, I'll tell you exactly where I remember your username from. Back when we used to do the streams over on Playlist. I remember that username. Always stood out to me. But yeah, Censored Sloth, if you want to send a song like someone else said, you can use the Streamlabs link. All right. I tell you what, let's see if we've got anything that's real quick. That we can play while this is waiting. I'm going to approve this one. We're going to go slightly out of order. Sorry, Jason and Vinny. I'm just going to do this one because it's only for 100 seconds while people are getting in their free requests. This is another song, actually, by Mognuts. I believe we got one last week that I ended up enjoying, if I'm not mistaken, that they sent in. I said by Mognuts. That's the person that sent it. This is Pharaoh, Cliffs. Oh shit. Is this the side project that the Pharaoh brothers, Paramore fame, did together? I don't think I've ever listened to this, so this will be interesting. Cliffs by Pharaoh. And I appreciate the kind message, Mognuts. Thank you.
Of a street that you've never seen before, and you know there's no way.
Royal Blood do have a new song out. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. It's one of the more different things they've done. It's okay, kind of generic. Not sure how I feel about Josh Farrow being on vocals. I assume that's gotta be Zach on drums. It's okay. It's just kind of got like a youth pastor vibe to it, to me, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say meh. It's not awful. I just think that it doesn't really bring much to the table in terms of that conversation. Maybe I'm a little bit tainted on it because Josh Farrow, kind of a nasty dude, but, you know, even separating the art from the artist there, like, I didn't feel particularly drawn to it. But, again, a nice enough sentiment that it's trying to provide. All right, now it's free request time, as promised. Let me scroll back up to make sure that we got everything, and we will pick one at random. Why is the scroll not working on this? Oh well, we'll go the old school route where I have to drag it around with my mouse. All right, eyes closed and stop. Who we got? All right, I landed on the one from, wow. Wait, it says message retracted. I don't know if Ryplay, you had one in there. Let me scroll back up and see if Ryplay said anything else. Pull me through. Royal Blood. Okay. Well, there you go. Message was retracted on the second one, but since I landed on your username, I scrolled back up and saw your message for the other one. So we'll listen to the new Royal Blood track. Congrats. And don't worry if you didn't get in this time. We will take another free request in about an hour or so. Maybe less. So, for anyone who has not heard this yet, new Royal Blood, second single from their upcoming album, Pull Me Through. Let me turn that up. Zach is in Paramore. Josh is definitely not. Hey, nice, Ryplay. Congrats. I like Mountains at Midnight. As much as it might be Royal Blood on Cruise Control, I really, really like that song. Yeah, this is it, Trains. I know. I told you it was different. Royal Blood does bridges, climaxes so well, and this track just felt underwhelming in that aspect. Yeah, I feel that. They are on tour with Muse right now, so that makes sense. I'm interested to see how this plays out and fits as its puzzle piece in the album. I will fully admit, Steven, I am very... Oh. Hey, I'm still here. Don't worry. Battery change time. I'm not super familiar with BJ Harvey. I'll leave it at that. Totally forgot to change the battery before the stream started. That is my bad. I got excited about the backdrop, okay? Yes, I have heard the new Chemical Brothers track, Ascension. I've only heard it once, though. I liked it. I listened to it after the last stream. We talked about it last time. I've got it saved on Spotify, though. I'm definitely going to give it some more listens. Why don't we put up a poll for this one, right? Could be potentially a split. Back to the water below, alone as I float like a stone. Yeah, I could definitely see this one being divisive. It maybe grew on me a little bit. Oh, whoops. Sorry, Spotify just started playing more. All right, let's put up the poll. Boom. His Mike's falsetto, Mike from Royal Blood, falsetto is interesting. I just don't know if the song itself really feels very creative, both with like the overall like chord progression of the song versus the idea of him using the falsetto and this kind of more stripped back, no real climactic moment type of feeling. It's interesting. I will give it that. But is it anything that I think I would come back to? Not really. All right, time to approve the next big batch here. If you want to send in a song like so many of you had, thank you, Ooga Booga, Jay, and Steven, who just sent in songs, and everybody else. We listen to them in the order they come in, of course. And up next, we've got Giant Rook's Morning Blue that Jason Stuber sent in. Okay, so Jason's got something interesting for us here. He said in the message that came with this song, Jason said, I'm doing something a little different this stream. Anyone who posts a number between 1 and 6,600 in the chat, I'll post the song it corresponds to on my Spotify. It's a song from the It's a song from the alternative chart that you may have heard already, but I do like this one. Giant Rook's Morning Blue. I have not heard this.
It's not worth the mention, the way I feel. Oh,
a number between 1 and 6,600. Here's my number.
Every single day. But everywhere I go, I couldn't stay. It's just
shall we?
It's not what it seems. Intoxicating, hallucinating. I keep on changing to make a statement. I gotta go, I gotta go, I gotta go. You know I'll be on my way to you.
I feel like I definitely feel like that's a kind of a cop-out. That like little acoustic break in the pre-chorus before the hook drops. Then we got all kinds of numbers coming in, Jason. I hope you're taking screenshots. Oh, now I see what you're saying, Jason. Oh yeah, don't expect everyone. Oh my God, I didn't. Okay, I understand what you're doing now. I have an Ooga Booga. High Noon. There's so many seltzers. I haven't tried that one. Jason's got 2 full-time jobs. He may make it 3. I think Jason's got 3 full-time jobs. Those 2 and the actual. I gotta say, though, this one is feeling a little too generic for my liking. It kind of feels like something I would hear if I was just, like, kind of walking in the corridor at the mall. I'm feeling that on this one. We gotta humanize Jason, okay? I can't give a huge roaring thumbs up to everything. You know I got jokes. It's all love. Chorus could have hit harder the second time, for sure. All right, let's see how the Royal Blood poll is popping. We got 50 votes in. Last call, if you want to vote on that. Pull Me Through, the new Royal Blood song. It's looking like is going to win out, though, over Meh. We got some kill switch in here. Holy shit. Vinny, throwing it way back. I appreciate the kind words. Hope you're doing well, John. I hope you're doing well, too, Vinny. I'm doing pretty good today. Kill switch, engage, my curse. Taking it back to my burnout days. We're going back to the 2000s all the way, shutter shades and all. Time to get rowdy up in this pit. God dang, dude. This is such a fucking juggernaut. Howard kill switch just goes so hard. Sorry, Jesse Leach, but Howard all the way, man. Melodic metalcore can be so badass when done right, and kill switch really, I mean, as Daylight Dies, I still love that album. It's kind of revving my engine over here. Got me purring like a cat. A little bit of Caius in there. Now that I haven't heard that. That's a fresh, unique take. I'll take it though. I was listening to some Caius not too long ago. I don't know that I hear it personally, but I applaud that you do. Certified brutal classic. Don't get any ideas. Don't get any ideas. Huge thumbs up for my curse, of course. All right, let's see what Cable B's got for us tonight. This is Voyager Ultraviolet, featuring Sean Harmanis of Make Them Suffer from their new album Fearless in Love. Fearless in Love. Huh. From their new album Fearless, Taylor's version. That's a tasty little riff to open. It kind of has a tantalizing, like, I feel like I'm like slowly like tilting upside down. It's an interesting, like, kind of nighttime almost atmosphere. Are these the guys that represented Australia at this year's Eurovision? You tell me. Totally could be. Eve 6. I think their frontman's pretty funny. I like a few of the songs that I know, but I don't think I've ever heard a full like Eve 6 album or anything. I only have a very small sample size, but I would say that I like what I know. Ooh. That was a tasty little switch up. It's getting a little repetitive for my liking. Like, I kind of feel like the more it goes on, the less I'm feeling like it has to say. It's okay. It's got some decent enough ideas musically, but I think it started with grabbing me a lot more than how it's finishing. Sleep Token, but poppier? Shit, Sleep Token get way poppier than this. Did you hear that acronym song off of the new one? Took the song a while to get anywhere, started too slow, now it's picking up. Yeah, it's kind of like a question of timing. Like, is it worth hanging in there for? I'm gonna say meh. My heart's telling me meh. I do appreciate the fade on the outro, though. That is there's a lost art for that. In the streaming, every second matters. Gotta have everybody's attention. Can't have them skip the song. There is something to be said for the guitar outro, or really any kind of faded instrumental outro. Granted, there were way too many of them going on in the 70s and 80s, but if it makes sense for a song, like I felt like that did, not a bad thing. Maybe more like a positive math. Fusion Wolf, what have we got today? Spider-Man got me in my feels today, but the score is legendary. Hell yeah, I finally saw Across the Multiverse, and it's hard to give too much judgment on it because I feel like a lot of the problems that I had are probably going to be answered in, part 2 of this. Well, part 3 overall of the Spider-Verse trilogy. But still, there's just a lot of unanswered questions. And there was a lot of buildup, but there wasn't really a true climax to Across the Universe. That was my biggest issue with it. But I thought that obviously, like, the art design, not out of this world. Knocked it out of the park. They smashed it, obviously. And the voice acting, like, the overall, like, motivations for the characters, like, everything was great. I loved learning more about Gwen Stacy. I'm a huge, like, I've probably talked about this some, but even though I'm not really, like, a superhero guy, Spider-Man was always my guy, like, growing up and even now. I don't know. I was kind of like a kid that loved Batman Beyond, Batman the animated series. Like, I was into the Spider-Man animated series and the Tobey Maguire trilogy. only, of course, for Bully Maguire. That was the only reason I watched any of the films. I remember taking this kid in my class, this dude named Mason. We went to go see, we never hung out, but my mom was like, you should try hanging out with more people from your class, you know? Expand past your typical 2 to 3 people that you see and have over. So I was like, fine, I'll invite this kid to go see Spider-Man 3. And we go, and I remember watching the whole like emo transformation scene, and I was like, yeah, you get it. You do that. You do that, Peter Parker. You do that spin move. You do the finger guns. You do it all, Bully Maguire. I didn't even know what Bully Maguire was at the time, but I knew we were seeing something special. And the dude that I went with was just like, he seemed so bored the entire time, which I know, Spider-Man 3 and the Raimi trilogy, not the best one, but not the best one. I say it as if it's not the worst one. You know what I mean, though. You know what I mean. Let's listen to Under the Clock Tower from Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Unique share, and I respect it, Fusion Wolf. I appreciate it. We don't always get soundtrack love and score love in the submissions. Not that I listen to a ton of scores, but like outside of when I'm watching movies, but still. Yeah, I don't listen to the scores whenever I'm watching a movie. I just plug my ears, you know? I don't want to hear that shit. I'm trying to listen to the characters talk. Hey, thank you, Disco Cobra, for sending one in. I wouldn't be surprised if I start levitating. Don't worry. Levitate, levitate, levitate. Don't worry. It happens. I remember that as well, Nunez. Those were better times. The Morbius score. Pour one out for the homie. Thoughts on Star Wars? Not a Star Wars guy. I'm not really a franchise guy, as potentially elitist as that could sound. Like, these huge, like, we have to keep building. We have to build, Jesse. We have to build the cinematic universe, Jesse. And I say that as if Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad doesn't have its own universe. But you know what I mean. Like, these huge, like, oh, there's 80 shows and 80 movies that you gotta watch. Not really my thing. Well, now this makes me want to watch the scene again that it goes with. Complements it very nicely from what I remember. I do like the movie's blend of score, and it's a little too heavy for my liking on, like, you know, like, obviously Sunflower came out of the first movie. They've got some, like, pop and hip-hop and stuff. It can be a little much at times, but I do like generally the balance between the scores and, like, commercial songs in the whole Spider-Verse situation. Good stuff. Yeah, good to have you, Disco Cobra. As always, seriously. I know it's been a minute, but great to see you. Ooga Booga, what do we got here that you've sent in? This is Marlin's Dreaming, Sink or Swim. Damn, that truly going right through me. Damn. Excuse me. This band is great and super under the radar. It hurts me that this band doesn't get recognized for their hard work. Marlin's Dreaming. Okay. Let's see if it's worth the hype. Looks like this came out just before COVID, uploaded February 20th of 2020. Rough timing to release something.
Sink or swim,
Definitely easy on the ears. It's got kind of like a laid back, easy feeling to it. It's almost got a little bit of like a lo-fi aesthetic to it. Marlin's dreaming he couldn't find Nemo. You can't do these things, Nemo. This feels like it would be perfect with like a slushy on the beach. Wind blowing through my hair. Instrumentals giving the Cure vibes. I can hear that, especially with like the bass feels a little bit Simon Gallup-ish. I definitely hear it more in the music than anything vocally, of course. I really do appreciate how, like, the instrumental didn't have to go that hard while still being kind of restrained, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give it a save. Marlin's dreaming. Let's go. Thanks, Ooga Booga. Boom. Thumbs up in the air, in the sky. I dug it. Yeah, there was a lot to like about that song. For real. Like, I think my favorite thing about it, like, at first, like, I felt like the vocals were a little generic for my liking, but even still, the music just time and time again just kind of felt like this, not even a saving grace, just kind of like a reminder, like, oh, yeah, you know, like, it's not always about the vocals. Like, that can be an enhancement on top of it, but I found myself focusing a lot more on the music with that. Really good stuff. I really appreciated the intricacies that were going on with some of the guitars and even that steady bass in the background. Good stuff. All right, this next one, Kellen Borgstrom sent in. This is Nothing But Flowers. This song always made me happy. One of the Talking Heads' best tracks from their final album. Talking Heads time. Glad to see some love for that last track in the chat. Seemed like you guys really like that one. Probably one of the fan favorites tonight so far. Now it's Talking Heads time. So, everybody, eyes up front, on the front of the classroom. It's Talking Heads time. Yeah, for those unfamiliar, the Talking Heads, as they progressed and evolved, they got a lot more, like, world music reaching, with a lot of, like, the percussion especially. You can hear it in there. I occasionally will work on music-related stuff, Sky Soldier, but mainly just for me, you know? Like, I don't consider myself a musician. It's just more so like a fun little, like, I know I'm bad, but I can fuck around and maybe record something type of thing. Juan, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Good to see an OG in the chat. I'm doing good this weekend. I hope you're doing well, dude. This is a beautiful track from the Talking Heads. So rhythmic. So elegant yet graceful. Now I'm trying to think, what shades does this one perpetuate? And I think maybe just the classic cool black shades, maybe. Need to work on the hand drumming over here. Going to see Paramore this Thursday. Oh, hell yeah, dude. I'm going to see Fall Out Boy on Friday. Air 5, E5. David Byrne is indeed a musical madman, a genius. Hey, thank you, Ellie. I appreciate that. We worked hard on it. Ooh, great choices, Steven. Hell yeah. Both Alaska and... Oh, message retracted, right as I was reading it. And Against Me, New Wave. Hell yeah, dude. I was just listening to a few songs from New Wave the other day. Great album. Both of them. Dude, that bass is life right there. Just so much energy. Like I said, rhythmic AF. Ooh, the guitar is played by Johnny Marr. Is that true? Hell yeah. Constantly learning. Sign me up. Jocelyn and Chris on Saturday. Ooh, have fun, Kyle. Hell yeah. I believe it, yeah. I'm assuming it was definitely you that got me into them. Great duo. Oh, hallelujah, David Byrne. Thumbs up all the way. A late classic from the Talking Heads. It had been a minute since I'd heard that as well. I too am guilty towards gravitating towards some of their more commercial projects. I guess you could say the more mainstream successful ones, but should not slip under the radar that they continued perpetuating greatness even to the end. And they hung it up, called it a day, and said, that's it, for good. And they stuck to it. Unlike so many other bands, like, oh, hey, we broke up for 2 years. Yellow Card or Motion City Soundtrack. Oh, we went away for 2 years, did a huge a Kiss, did a huge farewell tour. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's always like a ticket gimmick, a sales gimmick. All right, Jason, another one of your random Spotify picks here from a number between 1 to 6,600. This is Savior Adore Giants. I'm just thinking of the, what is it? Bare Hands have the song Giants. Another alternative hit from the 2010s. Great, now I'm craving chocolate chip cookies. Hey, Chef Jason, where are we at with the cookies? Here's one right now from Savior Adore. Yeah, Rob, I'm curious to see if Coldplay will actually stop making albums in 2025. That's a good question, Jason. Which number was this, if you remember? I'm interested in the correlation between numbers. Thank you, Ricky Rose and Cocoon, who just sent in songs. Thank you, guys. Yeah, this reminds me of Alt Nation days in a big way. The jury is yet to be determined yet on whether I think that's a good or a bad thing. There's a lot of stuff that I do look back on very, very fondly from the Alt Nation days. Nice little bass stab there. That poked out. I was like, whoa, sharp bass there, buddy. Calm down, champ. Oh yeah, I got no hate at all for Coldplay overall as a band, Little Phoenix, for sure. I respect the hustle. I think they're genuinely nice people in the industry it's a cutthroat industry where most people are fakes and snakes. I feel like 25 years or so of Coldplay, we've got a good sample size to say that they're one of the good ones. Not even if we're not talking music, just as people. I'm not a fan of the way this song was mixed. This guitar solo, too, is just coming in way too low. I like what you did for the request tonight, though, Jason. Going off of the numbers, that's fun. Let's run this by. Okay, this just gave me an idea. So I treat my liked songs on Spotify kind of as like a favorites playlist, I guess, if you will. Like songs that I like really love. Like a lot of times, sure, I will like save stuff and I'm like, all right, let me listen to this a few times. Let me see if it sticks. And a lot of times it does, especially stuff from these streams. For example, last week, Amare, Black Mountain, and the Avalanches got added to the Reaction Stream Hall of Fame. Thank you to those of you who submitted those songs. But what I'm saying is, what if we did a stream where, because I typically keep it under 1,000, as far as what I keep in my liked songs, because I try to keep that as like the best of the best, like anytime like I would be down to listen to these songs. So maybe what if we did a song where you guys like pick a number or something? We have to figure it out, like a system for doing it through Streamlabs or something, where you pick a number and then I play the song that correlates with that. Right now I've got 848 like songs. So for example, you could be like, all right, 747. And then I would go, boom, here's Dizzy by Jimmy Eat World, right? I don't know. Could be fun. We'll see. We'll see what you guys think. Back to Save Your Adore. Sorry. I'm thinking out loud here. Call me Ed Sheeran. 847 Nunez? You think I'm gonna give that away? That would be the second song that I ever saved. Like a bunch of stuff, like I save and unsave all the time, but these are ones that the older, the further down the list we would go, would be the older the save would be, dating back to when I got Spotify Premium in 2015. I won't tell you the first song that I saved, but Nunez, since you asked for 847, it's Diet Soda Society by The Maine. Love that song still. And by the way, a meh for the last one, unfortunately, was not feeling. Again, the production were the main issues for me. Just felt a little generic and flat. I mean, I love me some Jimmy Eat World for sure. That just happened to be the one I said and landed on. All right, Steven, what do we got here? Steven629, Love Blood by Sundara Karma. I've seen that name before. I don't believe I've listened. I'll write down the idea then, since you guys seem to be down for it. Thank you, Jason, for the inspiration. The pick a number, any number stream. All right, I'm skipping back. Sorry, I was writing down the idea, okay? This takes me back about a decade. This feels like 2013, 14. I'm gonna guess somewhere international, probably UK, because that's where all the faves go. This is a nice vibe. I heard chocolate chip cookies. I had to get me something chocolate chip. A granola bar will suffice. Thinking of other suggestions that I might not have heard yet. Actually, the only one out of that entire list that I know is Half Alive. Oh, and Crooked Kings. So I know Half Alive and Crooked Kings. The rest are open. Hey, thank you, Censored Sloth. This is really nice. It's found a couple of different ways to, I guess, kind of unwind my expectations for where we were headed. Nice little down-tempo part here, too. Love Blood, I believe I'm going to have to give a save to. I want to hear it. I at least want to hear it again. I know that. Now, the question is, do I go with the EP version or just the regular album version? I'm going EP version. Because if it's anything like the 1975 and Sex, you know that we go EP version. Really nice stuff from Sundara Karma. Ooh, no buses. No way. Hell yeah. Okay, Jim Kip, I see you. It's been a minute since I've heard this. Pretty old man. As the kids say, this is sending me. I don't think we have had a thumbs down yet. Correct me if I'm wrong, but good observation, Rob. I don't think we have. We've had some good vibes. You already know. Such a groove. What? Stop, dude. Don't you dare. And my back does hurt. Because I'm 6'6", it always hurts. Worse today than usual because of all the work that we did in the studio yesterday. My back is killing me right now. I'm in a very good mood right now, if you can't tell. Thank you guys for being a part of it. I really do love just the entire makeup of this song. The DNA is really, really good. It's got kind of almost a garagey demo feel in the best way. Like, it's not too polished, you know what I mean? No buses. And the end of the music video. Thank you, Jim Kip, for sharing that with us. Great refresher for me, and for anybody not familiar, go check them out. All right, Mark J, what have we got here from Plush? So this is Plush, Walk Away. My opinion on 30 Seconds to Mars' self-titled debut. It hasn't aged amazingly, but I do love some songs on that album, like Edge of the Earth, that definitely take me straight back. I think it's their second best album, but that's not saying a ton.
Wondering if I could have done anything to make you fight. And I don't want you to feel like I hate you, but I admit that it's hard not to. Don't you feel the heart in my eyes? It burns deep inside. I've tried everything to keep us alive. I realize all the words that you said, they were lies. I will not let you play me. I'm gonna walk away.
Yeah, it feels a little undercooked here. Just the repetition here just feels a little unimaginative compared to the more balanced, nuanced, I guess, approach of the writing in the verses. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about the voice either. The vocal is kind of throwing me off a little because it kind of feels like it's almost doing a little bit of like hailstorm worship or something. Oh yeah, that's right, Kyle. Yeah, I was pretty positive we had listened to Plush before, but that's right. I remember you talking about the free concert they did. I think I like the last track, the one that we heard last week, definitely more than this, at least thus far. Ooh, we got Jocelyn and Chris up next. Nice. We're going to be doing our next free request in about 15 minutes, guys. Once we get through this current batch here, we're going to do a free request. Definitely, I feel like the power, I'm feeling it a little bit more, obviously, now with this last final explosive chorus. I just felt like it was a little bit underwhelming. It's admittedly generic hard rock, but I still like it. Yeah, and that's totally fine. That's totally fine. It's definitely a crowd pleaser. That's what it feels like to me. I'm going to say positive math. Positive math for Walk Away by Plush. Plush and Jocelyn and Chris back to back. Upstate New York represent. Nice. Lead single from the last album by Jocelyn and Chris. Going to see them again for the first time since last summer at a local music fest. Sugar and Spice. Killing the Cure, I still listen to. Guys, if you haven't already, please do me a huge favor and hit the like button on the stream. It lets more people know that we're live. Requests are, of course, still open. If you want to submit a song, use the top link in the description or the pinned comment. Sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the ingredients that made Jocelyn and Chris. Hey, Mr. Drown. Thank you, dude. You're a little funky. So this came out about 2 years ago, June 2021. Dang, I did not know that they had 8 albums. I like the summer spirit of that. That was really, really nice. Jocelyn and Chris, once again, coming through with the heat. Ooh, I moved the wrong damn thing. I'm trying to move the thumb, dog. Nope. Not gonna let me select it, huh? Never mind then. I was gonna try and center that up a little, but I guess not, Streamlabs. All right, let's restart that. Emilio Vision sent this one in. This is Ziggy Grover, Vanity Affair. That's a magazine, I think. Hey, thank you so much, Alexander. I appreciate that. Mr. Drown, you were more indecisive than me trying to figure out what anytime I go to a store, I get so indecisive about stuff. Whether it's cereal or a new pair of shoes or whatever. I just can never decide. It was Shooting Films. Jocelyn and Chris, I highly recommend you check out if you like that. For it to be so vocal forward like this, you would think the vocals would be a little better. Hey, cheers, Ooga Booga. You know what? I'm gonna move this up there. I think that looks better with the new backdrop. This has certainly got some experimental ideas going on. Yeah, A for effort is a good way to put it. Yes, Dress Code. I have heard the new Yellow Card song, Childhood Eyes. I like it a lot. I really do. Very, it feels a little nostalgic, but it also feels like they're not just trying to coast by on the past, which I was very pleasantly surprised. Not the biggest Yellow Card fan out there, but I do like them. A lot of their music, like Rough Landing Holly is one of my favorite songs of all time. So it was a nice surprise. And I have seen them live a few times too. They put on a good show. Yeah, I feel you on that, Drake. It's a little too out there for me. I'm really not feeling it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hit it with the old thumb down. I really don't like that. This whole do 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 do. It's just like drip feeding me nonsense. Annoyance. It's drip feeding me annoyance. Mental health bar going down. No, I'm just kidding. We're in the red. Just not for me.
This is only the beginning.
Oh, God. Was that a threat? I feel threatened? Maybe? This is only the beginning. I need to start opening every stream, or else closing every stream like that. Oh, God, another chop suey. This better not be, it's not, okay, it's not Lil Uzi Vert. All right, chop suey, but it tastes terrible. All right, is this, let's see, who ruined the song here? Is this, yeah, I was about to say, is it Magic Mike? Or there was a couple of the usual suspects, or there I ruined it. It's Magic Mike, chop suey, but it tastes terrible. It's been a few years since I've heard this. Get ready for a shit post. You know, after the ending line, I changed my mind. Thumbs up. Oh, that guitar tone.
3, 2, 1, go!
Bounce.
Wake up!
The hand claps. I've always thought that song needed more hand claps.
Wake up! Wake up! Brush and put a little makeup. I discussed the beta with the shake up.
What's the beta with the... Steven, you've given us an absolute treat with this. Just double time those drums real quick over that part. That would have made it better. Epic mashup of chop suey and crocodile rock called Crocodile Chop. That does sound amazing. The crocodile chop. Father! Just the father gets me, man. Father into your... Father! Why'd you leave the father on the table? Exactly. It's intentionally silly, unlike Lil Uzi Vert. Trust in my... That's from... Is that not from Ariel's? Waterfall.
Deserve to die. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you first? In your eyes first. In your thoughts first. In your heart forsaken me.
Hey, we had 100 likes on the stream. Thank you, guys. Much appreciated. Just in time for this masterpiece.
Self-righteous
Getting that sour taste in my mouth.
When angels deserve to
Father of all. Just the fucking ending on the yell. Perfect. Perfect. All right, now from Jay Vinny, they sent in James Ivy Stereo Play. 2 more songs and we're doing a free request. Wash it down with White Claw. That's right. Yes, Suga Booga. Indeed, I have. This kind of sounds like it would come out on Dirty Hit, like that label. I could be spot on, or I could be totally wrong. Let's find out. This just, to me, I don't know why. No, it says it's on the Fader label. Feels like something that Maddie Healy would have served up or had a hand in. Speaking of which, has anyone heard the new Japanese House album? I could be totally alone in this, but I thought it was so boring. My God, it was boring. The only songs that I really loved from it were the singles that were already out, like Sunshine Baby and Sad to Breathe. I'm feeling a little bit of too much sugar here. We had the sugar spice and everything nice. This is just the sugar. My opinion on Zac Brown Band pre The Owl. I mean, yeah, I generally thought that they were really good. I think that they're talented. I just don't know what the hell happened. But they've got plenty of songs that I really like pre-Owl. No, not Japanese Breakfast. I'm all confused over here now. No, Japanese House. Maybe it's my ADHD brain, but I feel like there's like a little too much going on. It's almost like sensation overload. Like there's bells and whistles out the wazoo. Like for what this is, and really, it's just pretty basic. I kind of have to say thumbs down on this one. Not my style. This part almost feels like it's about to go like this in the intro. Felt like it was about to go into like a Wheatus type of thing. Her name is Noelle. Which, no hate to Wheatus at all. Teenage Dirtbag is iconic and another all-time fave for me. But this just, all sugar without the substance. Too Sugar Ray for me. Someday, when my life has passed me by, I'll take a look and wonder why Sugar Ray were in the Scooby-Doo live-action film. All right, Disco Cobra, what do we got here? Oh, no way! Super Heaven, Youngest Daughter. I know some Super Heaven. What do we got? Super Heaven, Youngest Daughter. Do I know this one? Maybe. Let's refresh. Just discovered them recently through watching a remix on TikTok. The remix has a good beat as well. The sound is kind of 90s grunge with 2000s rock. All smash, no mouth. All ice, no spice. I love it. All ice, no spice is a good way to put it. I might steal that one. I believe these dudes, I'm on so many press release emails. Too many. I've unsubscribed from a bunch recently, but I believe they're on Run for Cover. Great indie label. Love them. They've been good to me and Hannah many times. So shout out Run for Cover. It's funny. Is this like intentionally the antithesis, the opposite of the Wonder Years? Don't they have the song Oldest Daughter? Yep, they do. Oldest Daughter by the Wonder Years and Youngest Daughter by Super Heaven. All blind. Third eye. Damn, Michael. That one is... That's heavy shit. All goo goo, no dolls. All Fallout, no boy. All sex, no pistols. Oh man, that works on a couple of different levels, Brad. I feel you. That's a good one. A little thumbs up for Super Heaven. Nothing incredibly groundbreaking or anything, but still a nice grungy aftertaste in my mouth. That sounds worse than how I intended, but no. I generally do like what I've heard from this band, and this is another solid contender for sure. Ah, damn. That reminded me a little of Basement, almost. Especially that part right there felt like I was about to launch into a "With you, I don't wanna be with." Shout out Basement though. Another one of my personal favorite bands out there, especially if we're talking like 2010s. And quite frankly, I am still in love with their sound. As promised, it's free request time. We're going to listen to one from Anonymous, who apparently made this song. I'm interested. They sent it in anonymously, so we'll see. It's free request time in the chat. I will pick at random. Please, if you've already sent in a song like via donation, excuse yourself from this. I'm trying to open it up to the general chat here. I will pick at random after the song plays. So please comment the name of the artist in the song, and we'll pick somebody. All Spanish, no love songs. All spice, no girls. So this is shuttle. I do feel like I should be like getting my helmet on at this point. Loading into the ship. I'm about to go on a trip in my favorite rocket ship and zoom through the sky, almost like I'm some sort of little Einstein. Whew. Yo, Che, good to see you in the chat. It's been a while, dude. I'm scared. Like, it's tough to even have like a rating on deck for that. Like, I guess meh, but I don't know if that really summarizes my feelings properly. It was certainly strange. If it had a visual or something with it, maybe that would have helped. I even looked and it did not. It was just the audio. But yeah, it was a little too abstract and just dissonant. Like, I don't really feel like there was a ton to latch on to. It's supposed to sound okay. So Mr. No Right. It was you. It was your song. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I totally get the vibe that you were going for. A sci-fi for sure, off kilter, uneven. Just not really my cup of tea. All right, let's pick one. Free request time. It's gonna be tough in between all of these all blank, no blank comments. But let's pick. Scrolling and stop. Boom. All right. I landed on Ellie Yeet. I hope I'm... Okay, that is 2 L's. Making sure that was 2 L's and an I. Ellie Yeet. Corey Taylor, Post-Traumatic Blues. New solo stuff or something old? I know he's got new solo stuff, I guess, on the way. But let's see what we got. Okay, this is brand new. This came out 5 days ago. Let's get into it. We might not listen to the entire thing because it's 5 minutes long, but we'll get a good sample. Hey, what's up, Damien? What movie did you see? We still haven't gotten a chance to see the new Insidious movie yet. Not that I'm rushing, but I know Hannah wants to see it. I want to see the new Mission Impossible. We really enjoyed No Hard Feelings when we saw that with Jennifer Lawrence. Damn. Honestly, heavier than I was expecting. Hey, Coca-Cola. Good to see you, dude. Thanks for sending one in. I thought he said haunting at first. I'm warning you. I'm haunting you right now. Where? Oh, there he is. I kind of like that. Really, like that bass feels like it cut through a room. Hell yeah, Cole. Welcome back, dude. Just in time to catch the new setup, too. We literally just changed it yesterday. New and improved. That's a good question. Where does everyone stand on the old Barbie Oppenheimer debate? I'll probably see both opening weekend. I generally think it's pretty solid. Like, I don't know. For Corey Taylor's solo material, I'm gonna take this any day over fucking the CMFT, whatever you call it. I guess it was just the album was called CMFT, but what was the song that I had on my worst songs? I've tried to erase that from my memory. The one where he said his own name a lot. CMFT. Let's go to his channel. Popular. CMFT must be stopped. That was it. Eek. Don't even remind me. I'm going to remind you. I'm going to make you suffer with me. Skip in. Come on. God, I'm so fucking reckless, dude. Just turn up the fucking CMFT must be stopped, and there goes the night. Whew. Yeah, this is CMFT 2, guys. Don't get it confused, all right? The new album is CMFT 2. Corey motherfucking Taylor. All right, let's get back to the queue. Last call for requests. If you want to send something in, go ahead and do so in the next 10, 15 minutes or so before we close them out for the evening. Up next, we've got one that Cocoon Master Brendan sent in. Pool Kids. That's Physics Baby. I actually know this song. I know this song. Little Pool Kids action. I like a few of their songs. I believe this was one of the ones that stood out to me. This one comes from my favorite album of last year and features an excellent mix of indie rock, math rock, and emo. Yeah, that's a pretty good summary. I did not hear the full album, but yeah, I did hear a few songs that I liked. A few others I wasn't as crazy about, but this was one of the ones I believe that stood out to me. Yeah, you can instantly be like, oh yeah, there's that kind of Midwest emo sound. The trilogy in the cinematic universe just hasn't been completed yet, shooting films. That's why there's not a CMFT 3. Be patient. Bully McGuire will make an appearance in the third one. I do really like the kind of slow progression in this song. A little bit of elasticity in the vocals too. CMFT, NFTs. Now there's a fucking That's just a match made in heaven.
I never know if I'm getting straight answers. Swallow 'em whole with an extra grain
Hey,
of
thank you, Steven.
salt. I won't get by if I'm minding my manners. Only in time and if you're admitting faults.
Telling you what I... Yeah, this is good stuff. I feel like I might have actually played this as an intro to a stream last year at some point. Yeah, they came up in my YouTube feed at some point last year. This band has a song called $5 Subtweet. That is hilarious. Why do I need that right now? I'm opening that in another tab for later. Oh, my bad. $5 Subtweet? That's an amazing name for a song. I love it. I love it. All right, up next, Ricky Rose sent in Echo Born of the Violent Cacophony. Hell of a name for a song. My God. Thank you, Mr. Drown. Saw this band play a small venue local to me here in New Jersey. Heard this song and was very impressed.
Feeling locked in to an atomic bliss in the dark. I am bored. I find this to be
I appreciate that, Cole. Thank you.
absence momentary. Burn like a man.
Yeah, new backdrop for everything. It'll be a slightly different angle for main channel videos especially, but still. It's got a very classic melody to it. Down, 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 down. What does that remind me of? Fuck, what song is that? Down, 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 down. I bet somebody will think of it. It is a hell of a title. Echo Born of the Violent Cacophony. This little groove right here almost reminds me of a little Stone Temple Pilots. I am, I said I wanna give.
Lazy sleeping, only when feeling something, thinking that I was ignored. Really online or disappear. Weather so explosive, never so dynamic.
Damn, I actually kind of like the dynamic they had going on there. Fuck yeah. I'll give it a thumbs up. Yeah, the title was a bit misleading for what it actually represented. Censored Sloth. All right, what have you got for us today? Thank you for sending one in, dude. This group is new to music, but someone to keep your eyes on. All right, Halloween Town. I love it. Black. Was that Sam Carter?
Midnight fog, illuminated by the light of a full moon. You know that something is coming for you, but you didn't think it'd be so soon. So inside and enjoy a brand new terrifying state of mind. Leave everything else behind and be consumed by the spirit of the night. Beyond this emissary lies a
Really nice, like, thick, punchy guitar. Kind of feels cutthroat. I actually kind of dig this. This kind of reminds me, at least vocally, like the frontman's appeal so far. Like if I actually liked Chris Motionless from Motionless in White. And I don't. Sorry, Mr. Drown. Mr. Drown's punching the air right now. Yeah, I really like the Sleep Token album, actually. I know there are very divided opinions on that. I am in the camp that thinks it's really good. Minus the acronym song, which I hate. Kind of going the Ice Nine Kills horror-esque route. They have an EP out and a debut album coming in September. Nice. I'm going to give it a save. See, like, it's campy in a good way, in a way that horror movies, many of them are. I respect it. I'm having fun. That's going in the Halloween playlist too. Thumbs up, dude. Thank you, Censored Sloth. Good shit. Good shit. That was fun. I had a really good time listening to that. Mood collections. I'm going into my playlist folder here. Let's go. I'm sorry, seasonal. Halloween and fall. Boom, added. All right, we got some more Dirty Heads. Let's see if I'm becoming official Dirty Head with this one. Now, Dirty Heads, I feel like they've got their super commercial songs that I often don't like. And then they have some stuff like Lay Me Down. I know that was a big hit. I actually like that song. They've got a decent amount too. Like, I'm very torn. I'm like I'm curtained right down the middle. This side, I'm like Dirty Heads, yeah, super generic. Other side, I'm like, oh, they actually kind of hit the spot sometimes. So let's see where the vibe is at on Moon Tower. Mr. Drown sent them in, said they've been providing me with positive, feel-good vibes for the past 6 years. Hopefully, they can provide it here too. Let's go. Way better than You Make Me Feel Like It's Halloween. Yeah, I don't think I've listened to that song since I reviewed the album. Most of the songs I haven't. Outside of like Euphoria and Killer Be Killed.
Man, school's out forever. Long live the summer, sayonara, cold weather. I'm talking joints and margaritas.
I'm just not a fan of when this dude raps.
We on a mission for a good time, going all in. You bring a joint, man. Will it be cooler if you did? Cause I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where the night will go. Driving down a dark road, rolling down the window. Hands out, hands out, hands out now. Let's go outside, look up at the stars tonight. See 'em in the fool's hour. You can meet me at the moon tower. Let's all get high, look up at the starlit sky. Let's all go for a ride. Meet me at the moon tower tonight. The moon tower tonight.
Paris have a new album out? No, I have not heard that, James. I didn't even know they had an album coming out.
Green. Sky is crying light like we living in a dream. Are we lying on the ground? Are we floating in the beam? My mind is feeling galaxies I ain't ever seen. I wanna take this trip so I can taste your
I just can't stand this dude's rapping. It's just, maybe it's a combination of what he's saying here, plus the actual lack of flow is just does not work for me.
lips. In this weightlessness, outer space a kiss. And this maintenance on my face is bliss. Making love up in
I'm
the
sorry,
moon
Mr.
tower
Drown,
kiss.
but I gotta be honest.
Driving down a dark road, rolling down the window. Hands out, hands out, hands out.
Hey, you're good, dude. Again, you don't have to do that either. Like I said, I do have songs that I like from them.
Hands out, hands out, hands out now.
Like, this is what Lay Me Down. Here we go. Let's listen to a preview of this. Here, let's go to the chorus.
We're heading southbound town. Hey,
town. And if we arrive there so safely, baby, you can lay me down.
Lay me down. Lay me down. Lay me down. Yeah, that's more of my thing. And I know that's with Sublime with Rome, but still.
Let's go outside, look up at the stars tonight, see 'em in the fool's eye.
Hobo Johnson without the good lyrics? Damn. I would argue that Hobo Johnson doesn't have good lyrics. Hey, thank you, Jake, for sending a song in. All right, what do we got here? The Ooga Booga sent our way. This is Thrills by Spacey Jane. They're a garage and indie rock band from Australia. Okay, hell yeah. Do I have any underrated indie and alt rock bands that I've discovered recently? Good question. Let me look through my recent like songs. Oh, you should check out Fizz. They're a combination of a like Dodie, Orla Gartland, several other people. Interesting. Dury are cool. Moonwalker's a good one. Heavenward if you're into like shoegaze and stuff. Tiger Cub if you're into more of like a little bit of a hard rock, almost like Queens of the Stone Age-esque vibe. Geese we got last week on stream. I checked out their album 3D Country and loved it. I also checked out the Amare album and I was disappointed. Wasted Eyes was easily my favorite song from it. Nice energy to it too. I like the cadence and the delivery of the vocal here. Strong little indie bopper. Feels really fun for summer too. I'm gonna give this a save. Spacey Jane, Thrills. This came out in 2017 from the EP No Way to Treat an Animal. Yes, Nunez, I did, and I have to say, I really, really liked it. Probably, you know what? Love is a strong word, but I'm gonna throw it out there. Thank you for Since I Left You, the Avalanches. Yeah, put the top down for a song like this. Get those windows down at the very least. These on my head right now, Abstract Desire, are the 58X. Jubilee. Maybe. There we go. Love these things. I know I talk about them all the time, the cushions, but seriously, cushion versus leather or faux leather makes all the difference. It's just so much more comfortable for extended listens and not sweaty ears. Yeah, definitely a thumbs up for that Spacey Jane track. Thank you for that, Ooga Booga. Now we move into the submission from Cole, Coca-Cola. Hell yeah. What do we got? Monk, M-U-N-C-K. Okay, hold up. I think we got Streamlabs got a little cross up here. This is actually supposed to be from Carly Cosgrove. Apologies for that. This is the name of the song. We'll get to the next one next from Peach PRC. But for now, This should actually be Cole's request. Sorry about that. Streamlabs gets drunk occasionally. This is the first time tonight. I'm surprised. Yes, Nunez. Hell yeah. That was one of my favorites from the album. Thank you for unlocking my portal to them. Yeah, I've been hearing great things about the Jason Isbell album. I might have to check that out. Cole, I did get this right? If you're still in the chat, dude.
Like hell, I'm well adjusted. Like hell, I'm well at all. Like you're right in my face, but face it, I won't tell you all. I've broken up with anger. Instead, I get afraid. So when you want me angry, can you blame me when I say I'm tense in the face of tension? It puts me in suspension.
And Kate, I know you sent in yours. That's the one Streamlabs got drunk on. Don't worry, we will get back to you. These guitars are really engaging. Hey, thank you, Kyle. Yeah, that was really cool, Cole. Thank you. This is really, really fun stuff. Carly Cosgrove. Monk. I hope I'm saying that right, but great energy and tenacity to the song. Definitely a thumbs up. Good stuff. I really kind of liked how the vocal wasn't necessarily the star of the show, and it gave me a lot more time to kind of attention, especially like on the guitar drum combo. Really nice. We've been getting some good vibes consistently all night. I think I've only given like 2 thumbs downs, and those weren't even like aggressive like MGK thumbs downs either. All right, now we're going to get to one that Kate sent our way, the one that Streamlabs so rudely tried to skip. Peach PRC, Dear Inner Child. I know it's not going to line up with what's actually on screen, but this is it.
Someone kissed my clothes and I did. And I made it
Totally makes sense, Cole. That's funny.
Now I still flinch whenever I hear the sound, as I'm getting older. I learned my mama was just trying her best, and I let her owe her forgiveness. But I'm sorry to that girl in a dress. So if you wanna wear pink, I'll wear it for you. And if you wanna dance, then I'll strap up my shoes. And if you wanna sing, then consider it sung. I'm sorry that you had to grow up this young. Forget that love is earned, 'cause it's always deserved. I know you had to work just to show them your worth. Remember that a plate is nothing but a plate. Even if it breaks, we can throw it away. 'Cause I'm getting older.
Sorry I'm quiet on this one. I'm actually reading on the lyrics here. I can tell that there's like a reverence about this, a sincerity.
She was the strongest little girl in a dress. So if you wanna wear pink, I'll wear it choose. And if you wanna sing, then consider it sung. I'm sorry that you had to grow up this young. You were the strongest little fighter that carried me here. And I know that you're tired from surviving in fear. So lay down, close your eyes, 'cause now I got us for the rest of our life. So if I wanna wear pink, I'll wear it for me. And if I wanna dance, I'll lift up on my feet. And I just wanna sing at the top of my lungs. Thanks for being there, growing up so young.
Damn, that was really nice. That just kind of felt like a love letter in a way to yourself for being like very strong, I guess, through traumatic situations growing up. I can see like it might be a little jarring for people, especially like coming out of like some of the stuff that we've been listening to, but I really do appreciate the emotional anchor of this song. I mean, like I pulled up the lyrics because I had to open up the video because Streamlabs tried to skip it. But I was looking in the description of the video, seeing the lyrics for it. Forget that love is earned because it's always deserved. I know you had to work just to show them your worth. Remember that a plate is nothing but a plate. Even if it breaks, we can throw it away. And I just want to sing at the top of my lungs. Thanks for being there, growing up so long. Very poignant stuff. Some good, and it just kind of had a nice cadence to the way it was delivered too. Like it wasn't trying to do too much. I liked it. I did. Thumbs up. Imogen Heap is a good comparison. I heard that in the kind of way that, like, not the main vocal, but kind of the backing vocal was kind of vocoded in kind of synchronicity with it. Strong song for sure. Peach PRC, Dear Inner Child. Thank you, Kate. All right, now let me get back over to the queue. And after this next one, we're going to do one more free request before we finish out the rest of the queue. We got a few more songs to go, but for now, we got some Vertical Horizon, Everything You Want. So while this is playing, you can comment what you would want your free request to be, and I will pick one at random after this song. Steven's like, I lied, I got one more. And that's exactly what this is. Some Vertical Horizon, man. That is another name that's like straight back to the turn of this 21st century. I'm going to grab a water real quick.
Somewhere there's speaking, it's already coming in. Oh,
I have, Steven. I have. I liked it. I didn't love it, McKinley Dixon. But I love that song, Run, Run, Run.
Now you're here and you don't know why. But under skin
Oh, and the Rock Coliseum? Yeah. Which, plug alert, Rock Coliseum is in 10 days. Not this Wednesday, but the Wednesday after that. Mark your calendars. Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Rock Coliseum. It's over on the Rock YouTube channel, live. Damn, I've never been like crazy about Vertical Horizon, but yeah, over any day over Three Doors Down, right? Just based on what a small sample size I do know. There's kind of a smooth serendipity here. Just that light little electronic synthy cadence floating it into the other, while it's still more of a grounded alt-rock song overall. Yeah, keep coming, the suggestions, guys. I will pick a free request after this song ends. Vertical Horizon were kind of a big deal for a long time. Not a long time. I guess it felt, the turn of the century felt like its whole event in and of itself, but still. Copyright, copyright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. We'll be here in the live stream archive. If anybody's at this spot in the future, then you're gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why is everybody quiet right now?" It's Vertical Horizon. We got stream temporarily blocked. Let's see the remaining ones that we have in the queue. We've got Dirty Heads, Maya Folic, and Black Braid. I don't think any of those are too risky. And they're all like 100 seconds anyways. Shouldn't be too bad. I bet we can get through it. Yay, your stream is no longer being blocked. All right, I'm going to pick one at random. Hopefully you guys are back now too. And I am going to pick somebody at random here. And let's see what we land on for a free request. Boom. All right, I landed on Andrew Sharp, Silhouette by Leprous. Okay. We're going to listen to about a 90-second snippet of this song because we're not trying to get the stream suspended. All right. Let's see what label they're on. Inside Out Music? We should be all right. We'll see. All right. This is Leprous. I'm going to try and talk as we go. Just so hopefully that helps balance out any claims. And I'm going to turn down the music just a hair. I'll pop this in the chat, what we're listening to right now. We back, and we're listening to our free request here that Andrew gave us. I believe it was Andrew. Yeah, Andrew Sharp. Yeah, sorry about that, Steven. I think that is what it did. Vertical Horizon got us taken off the internets. It's a, by the way, it's a thumbs up if that didn't come through for the Vertical Horizon. So Leprous are out of Norway, apparently. Norwegian act here. And then after that, we've only got 3 songs left in the queue to close out our evening from the Dirty Heads, Maya Folic, and Black Braid. We'll see if we can make it through. We may get a stream temporarily suspended 1 or 2 more times if we're unlucky, but just bear with me. We'll be back each time. Once I stop playing. Woo! Oh, nice. Right on, Andrew. Pretty cool and unique vocal on this too. I'm gonna give it a save. Some prog out of Norway. Let's go. Silhouette by Leprous. There we go. Boom. I get the full song to listen later. Thank you, dude. All you know tube. All right, now let's see if we have any trouble with the next ones. Let's go Myapholic first. Jake sent this one in. Nothing to see. Well, we'll see about that. I'm still curious about this $5 subtweet song. Myapholic, nothing to see.
I know you've been talking to girls on the internet.
Okay, Kip from Napoleon Dynamite.
She's only 19 and I can't compete with that.
Ooh.
I've been trying to change the way I look so you like what you see.
Damn, that's a tough spot to be in. Be like, oh, I can't compete with that. What? I assume it's like a guy with a younger girl and some cheating, perhaps.
I've been losing weight so I could wear these.
That's a good question, Damian. I don't know if I remember which turnover song it was. It may have been something off of Peripheral Vision.
Why did I do that? Nothing has changed, I'm just sitting in pain. Said I would never be desperate, look at me. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Now I'm wearing black.
Damn. All right, are we back?
Cause you like me like that. Said I would never be desperate, look at me.
Why did I do that? I'm just gonna talk.
Nothing to see.
Nothing to see. I actually do really like this so far. I gotta be honest. Myapholic, nothing to see. Nothing to see. I really like the dichotomy between the kind of almost like a coffee shop vibe with like a very like sincere, emotive problem, crisis that she's going through. A thumbs up for sure. A last minute save as well. Hell yeah. And again, apologies guys. I'm sorry if YouTube's doing its thing. Once they flag a stream, that's kind of just like once the one is in, then they're like, oh, this is on our radar. And anytime anything like even remotely like strictly copyrighted plays, that's why it keeps getting flagged. That's kind of how it's worked from what I know of their non-existent, non-transparent rule. All right, Mr. Drown, some dirty heads. Let's go. Round 2, Little Things. Is it a cover of the Good Charlotte song? I'm just kidding. We're gonna try talking as we go too, to throw off the system so that we don't get auto-flagged. It might happen still. Only one song left after this though, guys. Bear with me. And apologies. No, Ooga Booga, unfortunately not for tonight. We're going to close it out here just because of the stream having trouble, and we're at the end of the queue anyways. But we'll be back next Sunday at 7. Don't worry.
Music in the background, Grampy.
Music in the background, indeed. Yep. We're going to pause because I dropped something. I literally, genuinely did. Not just pausing to avoid the copyright. I dropped my little wrist pad for my mouse. My wrists can't be getting injured. It was a very important thing to stop the song for. Okay, YouTube?
Is running around with
It's a valid reason. What did I think about the vault tracks on Speak Now Taylor's version? I didn't think any of them blew me away. I can see why they were cut. I did. The one with Fallout Boy was pretty weak. I liked Castles Crumbling and what is it called? I Can See You. Those were probably my top two. Yeah, shooting films. Once I get this a little bit more stable, I've still got some work to do on this wall over here as far as finishing it out goes. But once everything is in place, I definitely would like to hang up the sign for the streams on air. It actually is on. You just can't see it because it's off screen. Yeah, you know, this one I'm enjoying a little bit more. It's the little things in life, man, that pick us up and get us through. I enjoy this one because it feels a little bit more natural. Like, I can't say that I'm still loving it necessarily, but still. The collabs with Haley were neat. What did I just see? Is the date and time of the stream a reference to 7 on Sunday? Yes, it is. Yep. It makes sense. It made the most sense. For a while, we were having trouble bouncing around between like, oh, are we doing the streams on Mondays, Fridays, Saturdays, or Sundays or whatever? And then I'm like, the answer's right in front of me the whole time. At 7 on Sundays. Boom. That's how we do it.
You wake up in the morning, but I'm sleeping in late. Say hello to the day in the garden.
I say the positive stuff right as we get into a more heavily rap section again.
We can chill by the fireside, just me and you.
We can chill by the fire stick, just me and you. There, I updated the song for modern viewers and listeners. We can chill by the fire stick. A torn up copy of a Harry Potter book by the fire. That's a very visceral scene that you're depicting there. We look like we're going to like some sort of Christian book burning party because of the wizardry. Throw it in the fire. I'm gonna say it's a positive meh for me this time, which is a step up. It's chill. It's chill enough that I don't have a problem with it. It's kind of got a nice vibe. It's okay. I feel you, Mr. Drown, and I can see why people would gravitate towards their energy, you know? That's what they perpetuate chillness. All right, what do we got here? Black Braid, Barefoot Ghost Dance. Oh my God, this name. Black Braid, Barefoot Ghost Dance on Blood-Soaked Soil. Holy shit, that is a hell of a title. All right, Kyle, you're closing us out. Kyle Hommel sent this one in. More local talent from upstate New York, Adirondack Mountain region this time. Native American pagan/folk black metal solo project. Holy shit. Well, that is a hell of an introduction. From the Adirondack Mountains, a Native American pagan and folk black metal solo project. My goodness. Throttling on that gas pedal so far. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely, Cole. Some math rock is fantastic. We were listening to that band Pool Kids. Definitely have elements of it that we heard earlier. They just released an album last week that was popular on RYM. Yeah, this must have been either a standalone single or off of a different project. Damn, a crushing sound. Whew. They're really like, I want to leave them on the most tense note possible for the stream. A hell of a last minute send there, Kyle. Good shit. Another upstate New York submission. Wow, we were all over the place as far as submissions go tonight, even maybe a little bit more so than usual, but I welcome it. I know that I saw some people reacting super excitedly to some of the songs that got sent in and some new discoveries. And I found some stuff myself that I, at the very least, want to give a second listen to. I had some saves tonight. The ones that I saved were from, I'll give the artist name, Marlon's Dreaming, Sundara Karma, Dark Divine, Spacey Jane, Leprous, and Maya Folic. My name pronunciation bar is draining. I feel like I'm on like 2% there, and I'm really going to start flubbing shit. But, yeah, I'm kind of with you on that, Kyle. Not really a black metal fan myself either, but I kind of like it. That's a good way to summarize it. Thank you guys, as always, for hanging with me. I'm sorry that we had some bumps in the road there at the end as far as YouTube goes, but we got through it. Didn't interfere too badly, and we got some great music tonight. I really do appreciate it, guys. And I really wanted to thank all of you that have sent messages and just even in the chat or in the community post that I made in regards to my mental health and everything. I really do appreciate the support and the love there. I could really feel that. And tonight, just doing this stream, I could really feel myself kind of come out of my, I don't know, out of the fog a little bit. I've been feeling a little bit more like myself the past few days, and that's a good thing. And when I really feel myself getting in the zone like I did tonight with streaming, that's how it should be. And when I'm able to get out of my own head like that and just connect and hang out with you guys, listen to some music, that's always the best. So I really do appreciate it. Thank you. We will be back at it next week with another stream, 7 on Sunday. Again, like I teased, a new episode of I Got It Wrong will be out sometime this week, and hopefully I will have an episode of SOS out next weekend. I know it's been on a little bit of a hiatus, but it should be back very soon. If not next week, then definitely the next week after that. But we're on track, hopefully, to have that to you next week. So a couple of new videos on the way. Thank you once again for the support, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks for the music. Thanks for the memories. I'm going to see Fall Out Boy next week. Don't judge me. Fall Out Boy on Friday. Hell yeah. I'm actually really stoked. They've been playing a good set list. Ramble over. I will see you guys soon. Have yourselves a fantastic night.